LinkedIn is the saddest social media platform in existence. I've worked for the same company for 13 years, and signed up for LinkedIn several years ago because everyone said it was a great tool for networking and interacting with peers and partners and blah blah blah. The only reason I use it now is to keep up with old co-workers that I liked enough professionally, but don't want a personal relationship with. And also to see who quit or got fired from the company I work for. But man, my feed is just full of people swinging from job to job and posting motivational quotes and reposting their CEO's post in an effort to show how much they love their new company, and it's just so sad to me. These people actually expend energy to tell the world about their new line of products and how much fun they had at a trade show in the middle of nowhere and how their company is an industry leader in whatever the crap they do. Like Tyler Durden said, they're just polishing the brass on the Titanic. It seems so pointless to me. Agreed. I have it for two reasons. 1. To look for jobs, because, how else do people find work in 2023? 2. To prove that the men I match with on dating apps are real people. Otherwise, I really don't see the point. Everyone on LinkedIn is always thrilled, proud or excited about everything all the time. Sounds exhausting. The most positive I've ever been about work is mildly indifferent. It's a circle jerk for HR reps and low-balling recruiters. I'll start an OnlyFans before I ever look for a job on LinkedIn again. I fucking hate it so much. I keep an account there to stay connected with the relative handful of coworkers who I've had through the years who are generally liked and respected, but I never post or react to anything. LinkedIn is such a cesspool. LinkedIn is where delusional rich people pretend they are inspirational heroes to other delusional rich people. And also a den of recruiters. Nothing else. LinkedIn is so fucking cringe. The way soulless employees suck off their employers on a daily basis is unbelievable. Or how companies literally force their staff to post positive messages or when they're now provided swag in a feeble attempt to lure the next crop of sycophants. It's disgusting. I was told to have a LinkedIn to network to find jobs. Never worked. Nobody wants to network with Reddit randos on the internet. I still have an account, I don't know why. I keep my profile updated for the sake of being visible to recruiters and literally nothing more. Recently got a decent pay bump because someone reached out and offered me a better position, and within a month of starting in the new role they're already trying to do it again. It's a platform filled with vultures, and if you know how to present yourself like roadkill, it can be very advantageous when used correctly, especially before heading into pay negotiations. Yeah, I bought into the LinkedIn premium hype and witness exactly what the OP is talking about. The threads are depressing. Nowadays I only use it for the LinkedIn Learning access. And I'll probably just delete my account once that subscription is up. It's literally just a game. It's something you often need to do to remain on the radar for employers or keep lines of communication open with old colleagues who could maybe help you out. There are a few absolute corporate simps out there trying to use it earnestly and trying to brown-nose someone they admire, but the vast majority view it as a necessary tool and nothing else. The fact it's called social media baffles me. One of my connections on LinkedIn likes every hot girl's post, so whenever I go on there my feed is mostly attractive women with some inspirational quote lmao. The amount of comments on their bosses' posts "that's brilliant Stephen, great thinking" turns my stomach. It's the biggest circle jerk ever. People posting their sad work catering, meanwhile I'm working remote in my PJs and hanging with my kid. Bunch of corporate hoes perpetuating unhealthy live-work balance. It's only good for finding possible open positions. Never apply on the site. It's nearly as bad as Indeed now. LinkedIn is just Facebook for sociopaths. It is a spying tool to locate you quickly. Wholeheartedly agree. It is easily the most deranged social platform. People either trying to be cringy hustle influencers or desperately deluding themselves into believing their mid-level digital marketing job is in any way important or fulfilling. I'd like to announce I've accepted a new position as a slave to this multinational multi-billion-dollar company which exists to extract money from working-class Americans and deliver it to the upper class on Wall Street. I'd like to thank this corporation for the opportunity. PLS notice me. It's just like any other job interview site. I put in applications and they go into digital purgatory to supposedly be pulled out when they need them. At least for me, LinkedIn is currently the best place to find job postings in my particular career path. Monster is basically useless to me. It's a giant capitalism love fest that makes me cringe reading through my relatively limited feed, but I can't deny it has the best options of jobs for me. Nearly everyone is on it and it isn't as flooded with trash as Monster is. LinkedIn is also a right-wing cesspool. The opinions people post on there blow my mind. I read candidates' posts who apply for jobs with my company just to weed out the Trumpers and douchebags. If I'm job searching, I'm on there daily. If I'm not, I don't check it. Not sure if I've logged on in 2 years. Networking is dead, it's now all about just showing off, and living in the corporate bubble. I killed off my LinkedIn after the 4th or 5th solicitation from people selling dry cleaning franchises. I'm an artist. Everything on my resume is creative work. I would be the worst dry cleaning franchisee ever. WTF. I recently put my account into hibernation because the people who post often are absolutely unhinged. Combine that with my job saying it was mandatory to repost something our company was going to be sharing on the site. They can't force that BTW. I decided to walk away indefinitely. It's horrible for what people use it for. It's a look at me, I got another accomplishment. FKN annoying. But, I did land an amazing job using it 3 years ago, grimacing face, cool face. I keep my account active and my profile update only because in my country several recruiters use it as a job hunting ground. Never found any meaningful discussion there. It is what it is. I use it to keep in contact with work folks that I am mildly interested in, and who may come in handy to me one day. I just don't take it too serious. Lamau, I've more than tripled my salary in 5 years because I was active on LinkedIn. I've stopped using LinkedIn for those reasons and because I was really tired of being contacted by scammers. It's basically FB now, another place for boomers to share circle jerk posts and remain blissfully disconnected from real life. It is pointless, but it's all they'll ever attest to. Their job is their life and they want to flex how great it is. Dumbasses. LinkedIn might be the lowest form of human existence. So many scammers on that site and clueless recruiters. The low amount of effort some put into. Most companies that post have those same jobs listed on their main company site. Why would I be interested in a position that the company itself says doesn't exist or interact with a recruiter that doesn't even speak the language of where they're recruiting? Why would I be interested in an opportunity that by the job requirements I don't even meet? Look at my profile lol. I've never bothered to make one. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the content, it feels very forced. That said, you almost need it for landing jobs in some areas. It's like when folks are astonished you don't have Facebook but they also base the decision to hire you off that. It is beyond stupid. That is people for you. Fake as fake can be. I deleted my account over 10 years ago because it got super spammy. The worst part is when you meet someone and they ask if you're on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is just a circle jerk of people trying to suck up to their current company. It's a toxic culture of people trying to boast about how good their job is. Even the interaction with one another on there is so cringe. My current job had me make one. I genuinely don't get the point. I use LinkedIn just as a virtual CV and for potential recruiters to find me. I know the feeling. Some people put so much effort into their profiles but it seems so corny and dated. Very Simon Sinek 2012.